What is good, my peeps? It's your Knuckle Big Rucker back at you again. We have got another action figure review. We are at number 3 in the line for the Avengers Puff Adder Build-A-Figure Wave by Hasbro Marvel Legends. So yes, indeed, you see the packaging there. You see the digital render of the figure that's going to be in review today, that being Baron Wolfgang von Strucker. So you see what it is, and this is sorely needed update. We had a Baron Strucker years ago from Toy Biz, and you'll see what that one looks like compared to this one. But we're getting ahead of ourselves, aren't we? Look at the packaging. You see the Avengers logo down there below Baron von Strucker. We've got the A for Avengers over there. We have on one side the digital render of Puff Adder, the Build-A-Figure, and the 6 figures required to build him. Baron von Strucker is number 2. As I stated previously, we're just going to go right down the line. No need to even think about it. Waste brain cells. Makes it easier that way. There are 7 figures in the wave. The first figure we reviewed was Iron Man, Extremis Iron Man, and we reviewed him and got him out the way because he isn't required to build the Puff Adder Bath. Other side, we have some nice artwork of Baron von Strucker, and on the back we've got another digital render, and we also have a sketch render of the Build-A-Figure piece that von Strucker comes with, in this case being the right leg. And then of course on our right side, his left, we see his accessories, 2 effects, power energy effects that we have we've seen them before, and we're going to see them again apparently. So turning back to the front, there it is. Our boy Wolfgang is already out of packaging, so you know what it is. Let's get this party started. Here's that right leg to build Puff Adder. We're just going to set it aside, and we'll get to that when we've amassed all of the pieces, and then we'll put our boy together. And here are those effects. They wrap around the wrists. As you all know, this is molded in a translucent kind of purple color there. And now we've got our boy Baron von Strucker on our rotating base, and at first glance, I can tell you straight up from my perspective, having known the first version of this character, I can honestly tell you this is a vast improvement, a big time upgrade, and I am happy for it. Yes indeed, we've got on von Strucker's right arm, his right hand, that is his iconic Satan claw, and it's an energy claw that he uses to well, he can use it. It enhances the strength of that hand, and it produces an energy effect that is detrimental to whomever he engages with it. And you see that he's sporting the Hydra colors, the green. He's got greens, yellows, limes, and then there's the Hydra logo right there, dead center on the chest. He's looking really good. So let's go ahead and get him off of the platter and take a closer look at Baron von Strucker. So here we got our guy off the platter and looking really nice there. The head sculpt, I mean, it's going to be, I think, hard pressed for Hasbro to do a bad head sculpt now that they've incorporated this new technology. It gives the facial features a whole lot more life. They look more realistic, less cartoony, and especially so when they have some kind of an expression. You see, we've got Wolfgang there gritting his teeth. He's got the monocle in his right eye. And of course he's got the scars. So let's take a closer look at that head so you can see what I'm talking about. Here we are looking at Wolfgang von Strucker. And we're checking out a face only a mother could love, and even she would be hard pressed. Anyway, you see the scarring looking really good, the monocle, the gritted teeth, everything looks very nice there. So yeah, nice angles too. This is a very nice head sculpt, if I do say. As far as the rest of him is concerned, as I stated before, he's rocking the different type of greens. He's got lime, his scarf, if you will, that connects up his lanyards there, which look very nice. That's a very nice touch, I think. His body is molded in green. We've got the I'm sure this is an emblem that was stuck on. I don't think this was painted. I'm just talking about the Hydra logo, but still it's nice. Black perimeter, the actual Hydra symbol itself in black, the background yellow. Like I said, the body is molded in green. You get down to the forearms, it's painted yellow there, right there at the top of the forearm. Then it changes to a lime color, and then we have the fist, the left fist, which is molded in that lime color on his right side. We have the Satan claw, which is molded in a red. It looks like no, it's not an Iron Man ripoff. It's actually all new. Looking at it right there, so that's pretty cool. Going down on the torso, we've got a belt molded in yellow, and it's got the Hydra symbol right there that I guess is supposed to pass for the buckle. The H is yellow, the background black. Of course, now his tighties are lime color, the legs molded in that green. Then of course we get to the calves, and where the top of the boots meet the calves, painted yellow and then molded in that lime green. And of course the same thing goes for the feet themselves. And on the back, nothing much going on, just a continuation of what we saw in the front there. He does curiously have a hole in the back, because I believe this is trying to think of what body this is. This may be the, I'm probably going to get this wrong, but this might be the Spider UK body. But of course we're rocking the pinless elbows and the pinless knees. So gotta love that. But yeah, I think that's what that is, at least the torso. I could be mistaken there. But be that as it may, this is pretty cool. Anyway, as far as the articulation is concerned, Strucker's head is on a ball peg. You can look up that far, pretty nice. Look down that far. Of course, he can do the 360. He'll be inhibited slightly because of his scarf action right there. As far as his shoulders concerned, he can get it out that far, 90 degrees. He can rotate him 360. He's got the bicep swivel. He's got the double jointed pinless elbows. He has the wrist swivel and horizontal hinge, both sides. As far as his torso is concerned, he's got the crunch. He can go back that far, go forward that far rather, go back that far. He's got a waist swivel. Be careful. You keep it, you could warp that belt if you keep him turned for too long. As far as the hips, this is disappointing. Can only get his hips that far. That's it right there. It is what it is. He can lift more than 90 degrees forward on his kick, and he can go back just that much, just slightly. He's got the thigh cut. He's got the double jointed pinless knees. Loving that. Very good. He's got the boot cuff right there. He can point his toe that far forward, that far up, and of course, he's got the ankle pivot, and you know what time it is. Holes, peg holes, at the bottom of his feet. Here I've got Von Strucker with an energy effect wrapped around his Satan claw. And yeah, we've seen these effects over and over again, but you know, sometimes they're appropriate for what we got, and looks pretty good there on Strucker. And now it's time for some comparisons, and we've got a couple, considering that Baron von Strucker is part of an organization, the organization known as Hydra. So we've had a few characters affiliated with said organization, not the least of which, or possibly the least of which, would be their troopers. And so what you see here is the Big Bruiser trooper on our left, his right, and the standard trooper. These are from the Hydra 2-pack that we got a few years ago. And here we have Baron von Strucker with a couple other leaders of Hydra. We have on our right Madam Hydra, aka Viper, who we've gotten recently, and that was also a redo, as a quote-unquote upgrade, but unfortunately not much of one. Can't front, she is better than the previous iteration of Viper, but the bar was set low on that one. Now on the flip, we've got the Red Skull, and that was definitely one of the better figures. He's from the supervillain wave that we got a couple years ago as well, and he was one of the faves of that wave. And you see he's got his cosmic cube there, and the crazy thing is the Red Skull is like the ultimate leader of Hydra, but Hydra, if you want to keep it a stack, is really Von Strucker's baby. Von Strucker, takes big pride in Hydra, whereas for the Red Skull, it's just a means to an end. They're all pawns. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's the three leaders of Hydra. And the Hydra train just don't stop. We now have Arnim Zola. And bringing up the rear, as promised, we have the first version of Baron Strucker. This from Toy Biz. This was from a 2-pack, actually a variant 2-pack. They had the Toy Biz had put out a series of versus 2-packs back in the day, and one of them were Captain America versus the Red Skull, and they had variants back then, and the variant was a different iteration of Cap, and it had Baron Strucker in place of the Red Skull. So, but you see the differences, vastly different. Toy Biz used to have articulation in their hands. You always love having more articulation, but in my opinion, we could have done without, because they look very, very awkward and clunky, as you could see. So there it is, the old up against the new. And finally, here's our Baron von Strucker with the previous two figures from this wave that I've already reviewed. We have Owen Reese, aka Molecule Man, right next to him, and behind them both we have Extremis Iron Man. And this is turning out to be a pretty solid wave. So to sum it all up, the Hasbro Marvel Legends Avengers Puff Adder Build-A-Figure wave Baron Wolfgang von Strucker is a straight up hit, in my opinion. A sorely needed upgrade, as you saw for yourselves, and I'm here for it. I'm glad he's here. Very nice sized body, of course. Got the pinless joints. He's got the nice Satan claw. That head sculpt is bananas, and yeah, very nice figure. It's a Hydra, another Hydra leader. So we've got plenty of Hydra figs to utilize. Got Army Builder Troopers. We've got Madam Hydra, Red Skull. We've got the Hydra Supreme Commander, Arnim Zola. And yeah, we can just take it from there. So I think that will do it for this review. Please like, share, and subscribe. And leave your comments below. Definitely do that. Questions, concerns, critiques, what have you. What do you think about this figure? What do you think about the wave? Let me know down below. And definitely subscribe to the channel. You want to be notified for the next time I upload a video. There's a bell down there as well. So, yeah, hit that and you will be notified. On behalf of Baron Wolfgang von Strucker, I am the Ruckus, and I leave you with this. Remember, the hunt continues, and I'm out. Peace.